is America's Court with Judge Ross. We're back with the case of Chandra Aquino, who is suing airline representative Joe Clement for emotional distress.
Thomas, tell him, what am I really big on? Customer service. How are you going to have a flight? And I know flight attendants are stressed, and there's a lot of issues they have to deal with. That doesn't seem normal to me.
Customer service is our #1 priority. And after I did a thorough investigation of what she's describing here, that employee was let go.
So you did fire that employee?
That's correct.
Were you aware of that?
Yes. I found out later that she was let go.
And now, the dog, what type of dog do you have?
She's a Maltese.
Oh, Maltese.
So she's very quiet. She doesn't create any commotion or anything, and no one's ever had a problem with her. So.
And I know that there are therapy dogs, and then there are emotional support dogs.
Yes.
Talk to me. What's the difference?
Well, actually, Your Honor, I had to go. I have a license.
See that?
Yes.
Oh, yes. All right. You have a license for
my dog.
Okay.
And so I went to a general doctor to talk about my panic attacks, and she referred me to a therapist, and the therapist actually gave me the license to bring the dog. It acts like a license, and so that allows me to bring the dogs to airplanes. And actually, before I wasn't taking any therapy, I wasn't doing sessions. And then after this situation, I started to have to take therapy sessions, and now I'm even on medication, Your Honor.
So you were actually prescribed Tootsie as an emotional support dog, and
yes,
emotional support animal.
Yes.
And that the dog is, this is what the doctor is saying, because the dog's presence mitigates the symptoms that you have, which is sometimes emotional and mental instability.
Yes, Your Honor.
All right. So when you found out that later that this particular flight attendant was fired, you were able to get to your destination, right?
Yes.
All right. And so ultimately, were you able to keep Tootsie with you?
Yes, I was able to keep Tootsie with me. They let me keep her, and they even cut the price of my ticket. But, Your Honor, that doesn't change the fact that...
Well, wait a minute. So why did you cut the price, sir?
Well, we felt that the flight attendant did not handle the situation properly. It's not so much that the flight attendant was yelling at her, because my investigation did not show that she was yelling at her. It's because she asked for the paperwork. Our flight attendants, they shouldn't do that, because the paperwork is shown before the passenger even boards.
Right, so the people that are doing all the boarding and all, they're supposed to do that.
Exactly.
So if they gave the okay, it really was out of pocket for the flight attendant to then go after the fact.
Yes.
Which is why we terminated her.
Okay.
Judge Ross's verdict when America's Court returns. Promotional consideration provided.